Hey, I'm Ryan, and welcome to Accidental Overlander, the place where I try to learn how to overland and camp, even though I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. What's going on? We are headed to the Croatan National Forest in North Carolina. It's about three and a half hours away from where I'm at right now. The weather is not supposed to be great, but I have a chance to get off work, so I'm going to go anyway. So we'll check it out and see how it goes. Have hit the gravel. Now we'll see what we gotta do. So I made it to the Croatan National Forest, about a 3-hour drive from where I live. And I'm gonna have to be honest with you, this is actually my second time here, so this is my second dispersed camping trip. The first trip I was so unprepared I couldn't even get my GoPro to work, so I was unable to even make a video. But for this trip, it'll be more of the same, just trying to kind of camp and then find more spots so when I come back with my family next time, we can camp easier. It is a pretty nice place. It's quiet. You're really not going to need four-wheel drive from what I saw last time, but maybe we get into something different this time. Right now, I'm going to kind of drive by the camping spots I found last time and then maybe do a little exploring. Tomorrow is really going to be more my exploring day, so hopefully it does not rain because that might mess up filming. But either way, let's do this. So this place is nice and quiet, but you also get a lot of this swamp land right off the road, which would make it hard to hike in some spots. And over here is kind of the same thing. It's just farther off the road. And don't get me wrong, not every stretch of forest is like that, but there's a decent amount that's like that. So there's not a lot of hiking that you can do unless you're trying to hike on the roads that have been closed previously. But it's still a pretty sweet place. I guess I lied about it being super easy when I came across this. It's quite a divot. Hopefully I can get off on this side, I think. Jeez. It's going to be interesting. We'll see. Well, that will get the blood pumping a little bit. I didn't film it because I didn't feel like switching the tripod, and I didn't think this little one would really be able to catch it. So, got a little mud on her, just on one side. I took the side line rather than the divot line. I'm not gonna lie, there was once or twice where I thought I was gonna flip over, and I was glad I was the only person in the car. But I made it out. One of these has to be mine. I had to decide whether I was going to take the divot or the sideline. I wasn't going back. Alright, well, let's keep pushing through. That was fun. I got my heart beating a little bit. Then unfortunately, a lot of it kind of looks like this. Where this could be a pretty sweet campsite. There's a lot of space. But it's been used a lot. A lot of shells. So technically you could stay here if you wanted to. But I didn't bring enough trash bags to clean this stuff up. So let's see if we can find a cleaner spot. So this one's really tiny, but basically what I'm kind of looking for are these little pull-out spots, like off the side of the road, so you have ditches, and then you'll have a little clearing. This one's super tiny, so we're going to look for one that's a little bit bigger. I don't need that much space. I could make this work, but I'm a little close to the road too. But we'll find one a little bit bigger, even though I'm sleeping in the car tonight anyway, so I don't need a tent or anything. That's why the space isn't that important. But we'll find a spot, cook up some dinner. Alright, so like I said, there are a few little side roads that you could use for off-roading. You know, I would definitely use four-wheel drive. This would be one of them. I mean, it does look like it'd be pretty fun, but I don't think it's something I want to go through without any friends here to pull me out or anything like that. But I'm just saying, it is an option out here too. If you wanted to go down that road and see where it led you, there could be a camping spot. I won't be able to find out this time though. So unfortunately last night, not only am I new to camping and overlanding, I'm also new to trying to make YouTube videos. So I realized last night when I got here that the lighting I have isn't really going to work to make the video. So I didn't film cooking any dinner or anything like that. But I will be able to film cooking breakfast. I found a different spot last night. It's a little dirty, but it's not quite as dirty as the other end of the road places, because I think you're kind of close to a road here. But so that was kind of nice, but I also have a lot more space than I did in my last spot, so that was also nice. So this morning I'm going to cook sausage, potatoes, and some eggs, and we will see how that goes. It should go alright, even if it's, you know, whatever. It's breakfast. What's going on, guys? We are going to make some breakfast. I have this Coleman fire grill, which so far is pretty sweet. I do have to figure out a way to make it not so blazing hot. I'm having a tough time sort of simmering. kind of figured it out last night, but either way, so we'll do some sausage, some eggs, and some potatoes. Just rocking. I found last night, you almost, if you kind of almost turn it off, get pretty close to a little simmer. Kind of nice. Alright. Got our cheap little cast iron, but it's doing the job very well. First time camp cooking show. Sausages are technically already cooked, but be careful, because eventually with cast iron, this handle's going to get really hot. Sausages, maybe some grease comes out of the sausages, and cook the potatoes in it, but we shall see. It is supposed to rain today. Actually, it's supposed to thunderstorm really bad. I don't know if I'm going to get hit here at all, but it will probably affect my lunch cooking. Not quite get the grease I wanted out of those sausages, but they were already fully cooked, so that doesn't surprise me that much. So I'm going to add a little more for these potatoes. Yeah, I'm still having trouble kind of getting it to not be super hot. So, if anybody has any ideas, I don't know, maybe leave a comment, help me out. This is also where I get to tell you you can like and subscribe for more of this awesomeness. See, I'm a little on an incline the way the oil keeps going. I'm excited for these potatoes though. Not gonna lie. igniters out of here. Pick up a couple of eggs and put it back in. Sometimes if you turn it off and then hit the igniter switch, it can light up real low. Of course, this thing's already blazing hot. We'll see. Alright, the salt and pepper would come in handy again, but I don't think I feel like doing all that. Back up together. And this is where if I had some cheese, would have been ridiculous. That should do it, man. Heat up a little bit more. Let's try this pile of stuff. Ugh. I like ketchup on stuff, so I'm putting ketchup on it. My shampoo ketchup bottle. It's worked out this trip. Actually pretty good. I wasn't sure because I wasn't able to get the potatoes as crispy as I wanted them to, but yeah, it's gonna do just nice. Well, today we want to find some more camp spots that'll fit tents, so when I bring the family back, we can fit places. Like this one would work. It's dirty, but it would work. Alright, so it is time to get out of here. Pretty much packed up. I don't really know where I'm headed, but let's just check out the Croatan National Forest a little bit more. See if I can find a couple more camping spots. Alright. So I think I said before that there's not really a lot of hiking to do here because a lot of the forest is super thick and stuff like this. Obviously you got some water right here, but even if we jumped that water, it'd still be a pretty rough walk. But there are these old roads that look like that they'll probably never be opened again. And they have clear paths that if you wanted to hike, looks like they'd probably take you to some pretty cool spots. So this was my spot last time. It's a little back end spot off the road. Doesn't give you a ton of space. And last time I backed even closer, so I really had no space. But I guess you could maybe fit a tent in here. If I could get rid of this root, then it would open up a little bit more. But it's nice because you have the sound of that, so it kind of sounds like a stream. from the water running across the street. It gives you a little water to look at. It was sweet. It was sweet for my first time when I didn't have a place to stay and I didn't know where I was going. And when I found this, I was pretty darn happy. So this railroad track is what caught my eye. What we're eventually going to go down is this other little side road that's going to end down this railroad track somewhere. But it'll be cool. Obviously I can still hear the cars behind me. We're still pretty close to the street. You can really tell that we're not off the beaten path because these signs right here only have a few bullet holes in them. Whereas if we were really deep into the forest, you wouldn't be able to make out the signs anymore because they're so full of bullet holes. So, we got a little more driving to do. The day is nice. Thought it was supposed to be raining. It's not even raining, so I can't ask for anything better. So let's just keep going. Let's keep going forward. Well, I don't think I'm going to be making it to the spot that I wanted to make it to today. We got a little puddle right here. We got a little puddle right there. And then a huge river over there. Honestly, I don't even know if I'd want to drive through this. I could maybe make it up this side. But that one over there, I just don't think. It's obviously a popular area. But this might be the end of the line for me. Because the other thing I also have to remember is this is probably a one-lane road. So this actually, it doesn't look that bad. It's just big. There's some drainage thing right there too. But even if I make it through, I'm also gonna have to come back, which might not be a whole lot of fun. So, I don't know. Leave in the comments if you would do it. I don't think I'm doing it today because I don't want to get stuck. Can somebody tell me why all these trees are black on bottom? I mean, obviously I would think that there was a fire that went through here, so that would be my guess, but I have no idea. Is there just a fire that burns the bottom of the tree and then the grass and stuff? Let me know, because I have no idea. Hey guys, thanks for coming to the Croatan National Forest with me for one of my first dispersed camping trips. I had an awesome time. I hope you may at least have learned something or had fun watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will try to do some more of these things, and I'll probably be coming back here again and trying to go to some different places. All right, bye.